welcome to my channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share to more weekly mini talks with Queen Lie. So, what did y'all do this weekend? Monday come quick, don't it? So, did y'all party? Did y'all chill? Me, I kind of chilled. I caught up on some movies. I watched Divorce Sisters, getting kind of violent there, and I watched The Testament with Chase Infinity. As we know, she did win her first award, the Gotham Award for lead actress in The Testament. So it's a series, so I gotta kind of catch up on it. She did real good. She kind of reminds me of a upcoming Zendaya. Like she's so pretty, so humble, so sweet. When she see the press, she's always smiling. So yeah, so I caught up on that. And then guys, did y'all see the premiere in Tokyo, Japan for the movie Michael? Wow, they showed up and showed out. They had the museum, the cafe, Jafar Jackson, which is being played by Michael's nephew, which is Jermaine Jackson's son. They had his face all on the stairways. It was just so it was nice. I watched that. As we know, Japan, a little behind. They behind the US. They actually are getting the movie June 12th. And so they did their premiere on June 4th. And yeah, well, it was nice. It was really, really nice. Um, we're getting it on streaming. So we're going to be able to stream it. So it's out of the movie theater coming to all the platforms, and I'm sure you have to pay for it. But yeah, I'm glad because I went to see it once, and I know some people went to see it several times. But I only went once in the theater, and I was like, well, I'll just wait till I can see it at home as many times as I want, or every day if I want to. So we are getting it streaming. Tokyo will be getting it June 12th in the theaters. And yeah, I'm so excited, for Jafar and how far he's came with this. Big shout out to Lionsgate, Antonio, and Graham for getting this movie released because it's been an eye opener. It's been an eye opener. Now, what kind of disappointed me was I saw the Michael Jackson the verdict released on Netflix. What? Why? How? I'm like, so I don't know what was the reason for that. I feel like, they released it on June 3rd and then Tokyo had their premiere June 4th. As y'all know, that Netflix didn't have to get permission to release it. They didn't have to go to Michael Jackson's estate because it's like documentary, it's, police files, it's stuff. So they didn't have to get permission to release it. But my thought is, why though? Like, what is the point? We're bringing out something that he was cleared of. We're bringing this out in the midst of everyone's excitement of the movie and seeing Jafar, portray him so well with the mannerism, and it's almost like people feel like they're going to concerts again. So they're really excited. Why are we bringing out the negative Netflix? I'm not understanding. Why are we bringing this out? I feel like you're trying to dim the light on the excitement that's been happening for everyone. Um, I clicked on it and I watched like 5 minutes of it and I was just getting angry. I'm like, what? I even called my mom. I said, Mom, I said, they have a Michael Jackson the verdict out. She's like, what? Where? I was like, on Netflix. I don't know why, but I had to turn it off because I'm like, why are we watching this? And so my mom was like, that don't make no sense. I'm not watching that. That's a money grab. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta agree. It just, I don't know. I feel like it wasn't the time for it. There's no reason for it. And what is the point of you releasing it? So, but with that being said, there is a Michael Jackson verdict out, and some people will watch it, but me, nah, I'm not gonna watch that because I want everyone to focus on the life that Michael Jackson had. Everyone has, rough paths, especially when you're famous, but he had such an impact on people. His performances was just top notch, and it's like, you know, we're 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 kind of covering the enjoyment of his life. We don't want to look at the negative of his life. We don't want to hear about he say, she say, they this, they lied, they that. I mean, we don't want to hear that. Like Netflix, you want to be starting something? So anyway, with that being said, I'm excited for Michael too, and I cannot wait to come out. And big congrats to Jafar Jackson. Out there, just kind of like what I was saying last week. He's doing a lot, and it seems so overwhelming. And it's like, man, how does that feel? Because you're walking red carpets. You got everybody just da, 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 da. And so coming from his release, got me singing. I think he did that a few years ago, and a few songs here, and then singing on stage with his dad. And you know, not too many people kind of knew about him, but they know about him now, and it's in a good way. So congrats to him, and y'all get ready for the streaming of Michael so y'all can watch it at home every day. And yeah, so I hope y'all have a great rest of your Monday. I'll be back tomorrow at 12 noon. We got a lot to cover this week, so make sure you tune in every day at 12 noon. Like, comment, share. Y'all have a great rest of your day.